Okay. Bnjy on comms. Yes. Right, who starts this game? Because I really haven't checked. I couldn't. You do. He do. Who do? You do.
What? Voodoo?
Him do. He
What game?
start. What?
Haven't you ever watched Labyrinth?
I think I have. Yeah, I know that from
Face the
somewhere.
power.
I know it from
What
somewhere.
power? Or voodoo? Voodoo you do.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Not totally familiar with it, but there we go. But anyway, we're gonna start 14 minutes early. I don't even know why this timer is running. It's a bit pointless if we're just gonna start early. So we are going to have the game between.
I'm cool with that.
We're going to have the game between Chris Vicary and Donna Stanton. You guys can draw when ready. This is the final game of the day, so after this we will resume play at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, or 4 AM Eastern. See you guys soon.
Cool. I'll be fully asleep. I guess this is the last game I'll be commentating on then. Okay, so ejects comes down quickly, and I better keep up before they eject me from all this commentating. I think ejects is a fine play, and Quackle agrees. You could also play Jeets, but that's 6 less, and Jesty keeping a C. That's not quite as good, and I think I'd rather just have the. All right, so she has chains on Ahinas on her rack. I don't know if shanties is a word. Oh, either way as aesthetic. Shanties is a word. It's the worst bingo too. She has in chases, which I did not know because it's Collins only. Eaginess is perfectly findable for me though. I should have seen that. I assume that she probably knows in chase. I'm sorry, your everything is very blurry, so I can't. Okay, so she plays in chases and it gets challenged. A great play by Donna here. I might accidentally call her David. It's not because I actually think she looks like David. It's because I didn't change the name on my Quackle. Okay, so here I think Cozy is a fine play. There's COZ or COZEY. Zesty is good here. It's 5. It gets rid of all the trouble tiles. Deduplicates the T, deduplicates the E's. Plays off the Z, which you don't really want too much when you're behind by a bingo, and gets rid of the Y, which is not great either. If you really want fancy, just play Zest, setting up Zesty, but I don't think you just want to be messing around with that at this point. It's way too early for stuff like that. You just want to race to a bingo, I think. I think it's actually pretty interesting between Zest and Zesty. I'm going to run a quick game. Yeah, Quackle agrees. Zesty is just a cute play, but I'm sorry, Zest is a cute play, but Zesty is going to be better. And Chris will play Zesty, brings him within 10. I can't read that rack, unfortunately. So it looks like G-U-T-L-E blank, or G-O-U-T-L-E-S blank. Okay, I was S not. Wonder if there's a bingo J. There's not. The bingo is something I know. Girls rejects, and just stack about. That's the only thing Black will actually do the bingo with. There are C2 and C2 squaring, and they actually like jug with being S blank. I'm gonna run a quick championship player on this. It's really tempting to just want to bingo and right after you off such a good start with in chases. I actually, in one of my games at Nationals, got a little too. I was nervous and I just played a bingo when I just shouldn't have. Okay. My Quackle doesn't have glutches added yet, which is also a little bit in Juglet. Both of these are kind of tough plays to see, so I wouldn't be surprised if she just plays something like Gruntles or. Oh wow, seems to be playing quite well. I'm impressed by both of her plays so far. If I did find girl here, it's probably pretty obvious to you Brits, but I'm American, so I don't know. Has the play been made yet? Okay, so she will find Gurlit's a good find by her, and Chris will challenge, and not suffer any penalty, but it probably made her feel good. I don't think there are any bingos here for Chris, so something like 0-0 is okay. He's very, very likely a bingo next turn if he just plays 0-0. Or even Ku. Ku might even be a little better since he's quite a bit behind now and probably just wants to open the board for something, but his opponent's probably just going to play there is the unfortunate part about that play. This is a rough rack anyway. He really needed a bingo here to keep in it, and he just has to take a turn off the fish, which is never a good sign in Collins, especially when you're down by over 80. SDS here. He's not want to fish. I can't blame him. He's going to play Jet on, which is a lot riskier, but he, I suppose, deemed it a necessity. He's down by more than a bingo. He'd rather score some points and just take a risk of his rack going a little bit bust than just score nothing this turn and hope for bingo next turn. Oh, wow. He will draw into a bingo. And Donna has her first bad rack of the game. She could just play Cuff at first glance. It's probably what I would end up doing. She could also play Befog and buy, but that's a little bit open for being this far ahead, in my opinion. Befog also plays over there. I think I like that Befog a little bit better. I would probably just play Befog there. It's just too much points. It's too many points to pass up in favor of Cuff. Fob is the same idea. I like the idea of her play. She can do a little bit better by playing off 2 more tiles, especially when there's the Q. You want to play off as many tiles as you can, so you have a chance of like drawing a U or just drawing an I or drawing a T to draw out of the situation that she's in. Nevertheless, Quackle actually likes her play quite a bit. The only things that are the 2 Befogs, and that's only by a small amount. So fine play. And Chris has a good rack. He has a Tony's, and he's just going to play Acrobats, which is the highest scoring bingo. So he's in there. And this is what I was talking about last turn. She has a lot of the clunk that she had last turn, so now she has to play through it. She has to decide whether she wants to play off the queue for no points, play something mediocre, keeping the queue, or just exchanging and trying again next turn with a better rack. Now she's not really in that great a position. Aconite's really got us back in the game. Quackle really likes exchanging her, and that's actually what I would be tempted to do. I could see the QI. This is not a good board for a rack of clunky consonants. There's just not that many places with any PMRG on this rack, or on the rather. She can play Meng. That's a decent chance of drawing out of her situation. But she's in some serious trouble. She'll have to deal with this crap over again next turn if she does that. It doesn't draw well. At least with exchanging, she's not going to draw the Q again. There are a lot of eyes out, so that does favor Meng a little bit. There's still 3 U's out, so I might actually go with Meng here. It's awkward, but everything here is awkward. I don't like exchanging a QI, and I don't like Meng. To play something, I think any of the 3 of the right reasons are fine. That's what Quackle is telling me, anyways. I keep I apologize. I am trying my hardest to commentate, but our connection is not best. Sorry. Perming comes down. Okay, this is also a decent option. Like I was saying earlier, you use many times if you want or if you were good. So this is an alternative. I probably would for Meng just for those, though. So here has a dilemma. He can play Ixia for 9 points, but that's going to leave him with something really ugly. So I think the play here is to play Viva, or Viva, why I pronounce it. What? Am I saying out, Jessica? Can you? I'm actually going to jump off and try calling you again. Actually, that's not a bad idea in the middle of the game. All right, things just cut back in. If you could hear me, I could see a few things. Looks like 3 days happened without my knowledge, and things are still pretty unclear to me, so I can't really see exactly what's going on. I'll try and give a play-by-play. It looks like Chris played Viva. I don't know what happened after that, though. It looks like Quell came down. I don't know what her rack was with that, but... So Jessica, that Iraq QULFD, like that, or FDD. Quell was probably fine. And then MAARIXH, I typed that into a chat with Jessica instead of actually typing into Quackle. Plays Max, which is risky with a Maxi. But I guess he probably assumed that she had a pretty clunky rack after Quell, which is pretty safe. So he thought he might be the first to the Max. And now he has a rack of Dud and then FIBD. She's going to play Dud, which is a fine. And this is anyone's game now, as far as I could tell. Okay, I cut out. You should try your screen with me. I don't know if this is any better. Looks like it's still loading for me, so it might be a little while. I assume just Wi-Fi is choppy in that building. Yeah, I'm still seeing some static, unfortunately, but I'll just try and work through it. And looks like it froze again. Well, can you still hear me? Because if you can't, then there's not much point in me doing commentary. Okay, great. So I'll just continue to do my best. So looks like Chris just played hide, taking the lead. Am I correct to believe that Donna's rack is BFIDGOI? If that is the case, then I'm not sure what to play. Quackle is suggesting bifid, which is something I saw, but I did not see the hided spot for some whatever reason. Probably because I'm trying to figure out Wi-Fi. In which case, that is a fine play. She can't have an equals rack, Jessica. So yeah, Jessica, if you want to like take pictures of, send me a picture of the board right now. That'd be helpful. It looks like a vow came down for one player. So it looks like Aubrey got played. Looks like Chris took a lead while I was disconnected from everything. In any case, I am still very much... Okay, so foil was played. Foiling all of Chris's plans. Oh man, someone just played folk here. Wow, Chris just took a commanding lead. I can see things clearly now. The rain is gone. and it looks like Chris is up 399. So I'm just gonna give up on doing commentary on this game, but I'll stick around until the end of. Until the end of the tournament. In any case, I think under is a fine play. Oh, I forgot about KYU making Dewey a fine play, and also QN pretty good. Same idea with under in do is just better. Now Chris is up by almost 100, so he's got this game mostly in the bag. She does have Indicate, which I saw right before Jessica put it in, which Donna will find. And now Chris is in a little bit of trouble, but it looks like he'll be able to score just enough to get away with a win here. I think you could just say Ryder or Reuter and making a 5-tile overlap, and she has poo on her rack. As long as she doesn't have a place to play, offer a lot of points. I get annoyed ew from Jessica when I talk about the poo on Donna's rack, but it is a very blurred ew. So at C2, it looks like Verger. Wow, that's a beautiful play. Verger is good enough, though. And I think the best she can do is playing I don't know if Whoop is a word in Collins. I think it is. Looks like there's a 20-point play that 2H. Roop, yeah, that would have been a little bit better, but in any case, nothing wins. Okay, so sorry I couldn't really have much commentary that round. I just couldn't see things clearly, but it looks like Chris won. A close game. Good, congratulations to him, and well played by Donna. She had some beautiful plays in the beginning, and things kind of just fell off for her towards the middle and end. I thought she played that game very well. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. It's fine. I'm gonna join in now. Oops, wrong page. Yeah, I'm sorry about the connection. Planes keep flying past, and I think being on this kind of network is really affecting it, which sucks. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
I wasn't able to get.
But I do have how many games have I streamed? I think I've streamed 5 games, so I've got maybe 4 put to one side that I can do later. 'Cause it's still quite early here, Bnjy. I don't know. I can run back to my room, connect up again there later, and yeah, and do those games later if anyone wants to commentate on them with me.
I might be up for it. I'll have to see.
Just let me know once work is finished.
Yeah,
and
if I
everything.
did, I would just want to go through them quickly, though.
You just want to what? Sorry?
If I did go through those games, I would probably just do them quickly, like maybe 20
Yeah.
minutes for each game or
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, pretty much, because we'd be able to go through them a lot quicker and we'd be able to talk through them because we wouldn't be limited by player speed and stuff.
Okay, so Chris might be in first place after this. I'm not sure what happened in Rob's game.
We finished actually pretty quick. There's still about 22 combined minutes left on the clock. So I'm not going to wait around for 22 minutes for everyone else to finish.
Yep, I don't blame you.
Yeah, so no problem. So this is where I think Bnjy and I are going to wrap up day 1
All right.
of this year's BMSC events. Well, the warm-up events right now. The warm-up event will finish tomorrow. Why are there flies everywhere? There's a spider on the timetable. No, oh well. There's a spider on the timetable. But anyway, yes, games restart tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Oh, what is this? Flies are everywhere. And they will finish just before lunchtime. After lunchtime, we will have the presentation of the prizes for this event, the warm-up, and then we'll go straight into the main event. Are you still there, Bnjy? Because I feel like I'm talking to myself.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Yay, I'm not talking to myself.
There must be someone else in the room, is there?
I mean, other than the flies, no.
Oh, I'm basically just a fly on the wall in the room.
Yeah. But anyway, if anyone in the chat either wants to commentate some games with me tonight, if we go over them quickly, because I'll have a much more secure connection back in the room. It should be entirely possible to get through a couple of games before I really have to go to bed. You know, I'm not a breakfast person, so I won't need to like rush anywhere or something tonight.
So yeah, just message me if you want to. I may say no, but
Yeah.
just send me a message.
Yeah, I will stick it out on Facebook as well, so if anyone does want to commentate on one of the previous games that happened today that were not streamed, please just let me know. And if you're
I'll probably be coherent. I'll probably be more coherent in those since I don't have to rush through everything.
Yeah, and I can always get Dad to scan in the copies of the annotations and send them over to you as well. Which probably
Oh yeah,
won't
that would
happen. It probably won't happen. But,
Is your dad here?
Yeah, Dad's here. He's got the printer all set up and stuff. So
Okay.
So yeah, before Bnjy and I end up talking through half the night, because let's face it, you know, we could end up talking half the night, and that would be pretty funny. We have actually talked half the night, though, haven't we? Before.
But anyways, I think I'm gonna have much talking with all the static here.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think it's
I
to
think
do with all
the
the
planes are
planes.
making me MIA.
Yeah. So
If you get that
yeah, missing
stupid
in
reference.
action. Yeah.
Um,
But anyway.
there's a song by MIA called Paper Plane.
Okay.
One of my friends did a karaoke.
Okay. Well, I didn't hear you sing karaoke, okay? I mean karaoke.
I did not sing that song.
Yeah. Well. So as you can see by this magical.
If anyone in the chat wants to hear my stupid karaoke story related to Scrabble, I will tell it right now.
No.
I once had an opening act.
There we go. No, nobody can hear Bnjy now. No one can hear Bnjy now. I turned off desktop audio. I have ultimate control. I have ultimate control.
Don't worry, it doesn't involve. Don't worry, the story doesn't involve me singing. My opening rack was AAORKE blank. And I was like, oh wow, karaoke is usually bingo. I wonder how often there are bingos with 2 Ks. And then I play karaoke and my opponent challenges it off the board.
Poor Bnjy. Oh look, the enhanced scoreboards are moving.
What?
The enhanced scoreboards are moving. Well, there's a couple of no scores yet remaining.
Is that Chris's picture in first?
Yep, that's Chris.
Yeah, I guess you can move first since they don't have a score yet, but...
Yep.
You can enjoy it while you can. I took a picture when I was first at National.
Yeah, well, you should have ended there. But oh well.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Have you heard my annotations today?
No, they've been covered in static.
Oh, here. What?
They've been staticked.
They've been what?
Staticked, you know, covered in static and stuff.
They've also been static, as in I just always talk about Quackle static play.
Yeah, that as well.
I basically just play Quackle. It's not very good.
Yeah, but anyway, should we leave it here for the night? And
I think we should.
And if
I did get to karaoke afterwards,
and if we do a game again, I probably won't do them as local records. I may stream them. It depends. I'll more than likely just local record because it will be slightly better quality.
Yeah, you could always try both.
Yeah, I could try both. I mean, it will record it anyway.
Yep. Alright, ta-ta.
Oh, we have more movement. More movement.
Oh boy.
So exciting. But anyway, thanks for this evening, Bnjy. You've been great. I wouldn't have streamed if you weren't there.
You're welcome.
Hopefully,
I hope people
you join us
enjoyed
again
my commentary. Or
Will you
whatever
join
they
us
could
again?
hear of it. I will try to, but I might have plans this weekend.
Oh yeah, you're playing Magic the Gathering, maybe, aren't you?
Yep, I might also just be glued to World's coverage. Sorry.
Yeah. Understandable.
No offense. It's most important.
It's understandable.
Yep.
But anyway, I will be seeing you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And have a great evening, guys. Good night.
Good night. Go Austin.